All right, so welcome. So we're talking about the best free agents of all times for the New York Knickerbockers, all right? And, I came across this list. I thought about this list, and, I really feel good about it. I really feel good about this list. So the top 5 free agent signings of the New York Knicks. And for number 5, I'm going to go with Anthony Mason, straight out of Jamaica, Queens, South Side. What's going on, y'all? Queens in the house, represent. So Anthony Mason, he averaged 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists while shooting 56%. And I got a great story about Anthony Mason. I met him at the Rucker. Anthony Mason, I saw him. I was with my guy Stein. Big up to Stein TV. What's going on, Stein? Thanks for tuning in. He has a great show. Check him out. Stein, that's Stein TV. So me and Stein, we went to Harlem. We were at the Rucker. And we were covering some things for his show. And Anthony Mason was there. So I said, hey, Mace, can I get an autograph? I stepped to him. And I said, hey, Mace, because he's one of my favorite Knicks, man. He's the heart and soul of the Knicks, man. You got to remember, those Knicks teams, they won 60 games back in the days. And that was average, 50, 60 wins a season. That was a great team. I think that team should have went to the chip. I think that was the 93 team. Obviously, we got derailed by Michael Jordan. That was the only issue. So I met Mason, and, I said, hey, Mace, can I get a picture with you? So, a minute or two went by. He's on the phone, sitting there. Mason's kind of intimidating, man. He's like 6'8", 260, So, and, I'm a real one, but it wasn't like that. But, okay, so I saw Mason, and I talked to him, wait a couple minutes. And he finally got up, and the rest is history. He put his arm around me. We both had the New York blue Yankee fitted on, and it was a magical picture. You can see that picture at on my IG. That's N.Y.K Culture, N.Y.K Culture _. All right, if you guys aren't tuned in with that, get with that. Like, share, subscribe, everything, man. Like, share, subscribe. This is N.Y.K Culture. All right. So Mason is my number 5 guy, all right, all times for the Knicks, and I'm sticking with that. And then the next gentleman we have is the great, legendary John Starks. John Starks, you know what he brings to the table to dunk. This was definitely my my favorite moment of all time. I thought that my cousin Scoob face, the dunk on Jordan, Pippen, and Grant. Okay, we saw that. The New York fans know what it is. All right, so like I said, John Starks, he averaged 19 points, 3 assists. No, pardon me, 19 points, 3 rebounds, and also 5 assists. John Starks was like that combo guard. He was a point guard, but he was a 2 guard. Excellent, man. He came from the bottom, out in Oklahoma, being a bag boy, to stardom, 6th man of the year. So big up to John Starks. You see him out there now. He's selling the Kias out there on Queens Boulevard. Big up to John Starks, the John Starks Foundation. John Starks, hit me up, eric21172@gmail.com. I really want to get involved with everything you're doing, all right, brother? So my 3rd guy, and this guy, this gentleman right here, he could have been number 1. He actually was number 1 until the other guys on my list came about. But that's the great Allen Houston, man. Pure shooter. He goes back to the throwback shooters, pure shooters, like a Ray Allen, like, Steph Curry, and even his father, Dale Curry, Reggie Miller, those kind of guys. So Allen Houston is excellent, man. He took the New York Knicks, which was an 8 seed, to the finals. I mean, you have to big him up. Allen Houston, he was a great Detroit standout from the University of Tennessee. He came to New York. He did his thing, got the big contract. So, it's really excellent, man. Allen Houston is number 3 on my list, and he averaged 18 points his whole career. So he had some injuries, but Allen Houston, the big knockout shot against Miami. That's my most favorite moment, when he did the dip on Miami. Big him up, Allen Houston. So the reason Houston is number 3 is because of this gentleman right here. And we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is number 2 all-time free agent signing. Okay, JB. The Villanova standout. from high school, college, to the pros. He's still doing his thing. And he's only been with the Knicks for not even a year and a half now. You got to give the man credit, man. He's breaking records for the Knicks. He's all-time 17th place with 30-point games. All right? 17th place all-time for the Knicks. He's only been here a year and some months, man. All right? So, give him his credit. And he's also 7th all-time for the Knicks with 40-point games with 6, ladies and gentlemen. That's JB, Jalen Brunson. He brought a new culture to the team. And, you know, he proved himself. When they snubbed him in the All-Star, like I said, he broke down all the stars that they picked over him. Okay? Jalen Brunson. Doing a great job with his father, Rick Brunson, which is a Knicks alumni also. Big up, Rick. Great job, man. You raised a good guy. So the reason why Jalen is 2, you know, my haters might say, oh, why do you even put these guys up here? But Jalen is 2. He could be 1. But because of this man, number 1, Julius Randle. Let's talk about it. Julius Randle is the number 1 free agent pick. 2 All-Stars. I mean, do I need to say any more? He's in the top 10, rebounding, points. Julius Randle, 5th all-time with the Knicks. 10, 40-point games. Hear me again. 5th all-time with 40-point games with the Knicks. He has 10. Nobody's reaching Ewing. He got 30. All right? So that, you know, Ewing records are crazy, man. I love Clyde, but Ewing is kind of crazy, his records. But, yeah, Ewing has 30 40-point games. But, yeah, Randle has 10. He's only been with the team, you know, about 3 or 4 years now. 4 years. So, you know, like I said, Randle is one of the top Knicks all time. You got to give him his credit. And listen, 49 double-doubles, 2010s. 49 2010s. He's 2nd place in history of the Knicks. Do you hear what I'm saying? So Julius Randle is hands down the top free agent pick. Okay? We haven't won a championship yet, but the production is there. Julius Randle, all right? Respect it. Put some respect on his name. Now, I want to go to my comments. And, you know, I got my guy OG. I got my guy OG Stu. What's up, OG? Martin Luther King, stand up. Southside. All right? So, OG said, we're the only team that can't stay in front of the man. He also talked about coaching being an issue. Because against the Suns, everyone knew Devin Booker was going to get the shot, referring to the game-winning shot Booker made to beat us when we played them. So, OG, you do have some valid points. And, you know, I feel the same way. Why can't we, when we know what's going to happen, we know the scenario, it's been all the time, and we don't take the ball out of these guys' hands. That's the main thing. Let somebody else beat us. All right? I have confidence in that. Let somebody else beat us. Not Devin Booker. You know what he brings to the game. I was pissed off about that, and I'm sure you guys were too. So, and we also got my guy, Poppy Kilo. What up, Poppy Kilo? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Poppy Kilo said the Knicks won't lose another game this season. Sorry, newsflash, Poppy Kilo. I appreciate you, but we just lost 2 in a row. And it wasn't pretty either, the way we lost. Because those are the upper echelon teams we need to beat. We're beating sub-500 teams. We're supposed to do that. But I want to see some resistance against the top teams like the Boston Celtics, which Arthur loves. And, you know, teams like that. And I can't stand Giannis, the Greek freak. All those guys, ready-made teams. But I want to see something, you know, improvement. We play okay, and then we start to digress in defense. So, you know, big news tonight, man. We're 12-9 though. We're over 500. You know, we really can't be that upset. But I want to see some improvement. It's all about a chip. It's all about a chip. It's been over 50 years. It's all about a chip. So, you know, you can't have moral victories. All right? Now, you know, we got a big loss, man, on the injury update. Mitch Robinson is going to be out 8 to 10 weeks. He's having ankle surgery. So that's 10 boards wiped off the board automatically. So Raging Cajun, man, get healthy quick, man. We might see a little bit of more Jericho Sims now. Obviously, Hartenstein is going to start. So, like I said, we got the Raptors tonight. The game is going on now. Guys, enjoy the game. I'm going to tune in and like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This is N.Y.K Culture. This is the show. I want y'all to like, share, subscribe. I want to hear your thoughts. I want your comments so we can talk about it and air it out, all right? N.Y.K Culture, enjoy your night, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Love my fans. Peace. This is LIE tuning out, y'all.